4 years ago, I had officially given up on love. I remember sitting down with one of my friends and saying, you know what, I honestly believe that I was put on this earth to just be single to the day I die. And then the universe laughed and introduced me to my husband that same year. But it's taken me very many difficult years and experiences in other relationships to kind of like see and understand why some couples seem to be just so happy and others just feel like they were meant to be single for the rest of their lives. You know what I admit? I needed a manual. I needed something. I needed divine intervention when it came to relationships. I was terrible at making decisions without thinking about how it affected the person that I was dating. And I hate to admit this. I would subconsciously still feel like I was single and act like I was single. You may have experienced this yourself when a partner does things for themselves without even considering the other person's feelings or needs or even asking them. And it would typically cause this constant friction and misunderstandings that are just so unnecessary. There are many decisions that you make every day, and things that you've been thinking about for a while. Changing jobs or buying a new car, or you have a chunk of money that you'd like to invest. But sometimes we just tend to keep quiet about these things, not tell our partner. They find out later on through someone else, or we tell them at the last minute. I mean, I've heard of couples where the spouse has planned a weekend away with their friends, and they tell their spouse the morning that they are leaving and walking out the door with a suitcase. That's just not fair to your partner, whether you're married or dating. This attitude of I'm in a relationship but I can do whatever I want will damage any relationship. Wow. This is the hardest habit to learn. Learning to argue about the issue and not about each other. I know I am guilty of this, especially in my 20s. I was vicious with my words when it came to the other person hurting me in a relationship. And it always ended up being the case of you're the one who's wrong. You're to blame. You messed up. You need to change. You and I both know this. When we argue with our partners, it can get personal and ugly really fast. So I'll give you an example. Let's say Adam came home at 6 a.m. from a night out with the boys, and this has been an issue in the past. I was alone in this bed the entire night while you were out just dancing and drinking and wasting money on But she needs to stop herself from just leaping into a personal attack, which is where we always go. Instead, stay on the issue. We've had this discussion about a relationship and how we both want it to go somewhere. I don't want to sleep alone, so can you understand that? And are we still on the same page? Do we still want the same things? The focus should always be what you want to create together, not always attacking each other. Most of the time, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. It's so true when they say that happy couples appreciate the little things. I once dated a guy who gave me 3 really expensive birthday gifts, and I remember being so excited. I was like, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, I feel so special. I must be the luckiest girl in the world. And then I found out he had been cheating on me. So one thing we tend to get very wrong is thinking that relationships should be defined by grand gestures. We feel like, okay, we've made up for all our mistakes and all our mess ups in this relationship, so I'm good. But the interesting thing that I'm learning in my marriage is it's actually the little things that matter so much. The things that you do every single day that don't even cost a thing. When your partner makes the effort to prepare breakfast for you. Or if you leave a mess and they clean up after you. Or they simply just sat there and listened to you talk about your day. I guess it's human nature, but as time goes by, you tend to take for granted the person that you're with. But by appreciating and doing these small things for each other on a regular basis, you'll find something to be grateful for about each other every single day. Don't overlook the small things. They really do matter. I also learned in my past relationships how it's important to encourage, not discourage your partner, which we often tend to do. So I don't know if you've ever been in this situation where your partner has got an opportunity to do something that they're really excited about and they just can't wait to get home and tell you all about it. And then you just look at them and you're thinking, oh, that's lame. Why are they so excited? Or that's never gonna work. And then we become very cynical and start discouraging our partners from doing something that they were really, really excited about. I've often found that our egos tend to discourage us from encouraging the people we love. On some level, we feel that we know better than they do, or we believe that we are smarter and more experienced, or we haven't really celebrated anything about ourselves for so long, so we kind of resent our partner for doing better than us. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Big hugs, and we'll talk soon. Bye.